Dubai has become one of the most powerful tax and business jurisdictions in the world. Whether you're a founder, investor, or entrepreneur, relocating your business here could be one of the smartest financial decisions you ever make. Tax, yes, is always a consideration and is a big plus, but where should the journey begin if I'm thinking of relocating my business to the UAE and also Dubai?
You've got the brand of Dubai. You know, when you've got the Crown Prince of Dubai flying in a wingsuit next to a 380 past the Burj Al Arab, you can't really go wrong with that. So there's been a cool brand for a while, but when I think COVID was probably the tipping point. You know, people in the UK, you could be living 3 miles from your parents and not able to see them. In those days, not able to get a vaccination, and your workforce were obliged to be at home and things were tough, and yet they were subsidised to stay at home because that's the way that our government works. Not such a bad thing here. On the other hand, it was like, let's get back to work as quickly as we can. So the UAE did a joint venture, created a vaccine. If you look at my company, we actually were able, we had entrepreneurs. I had a friend who he was running a property fund out of London, moved, relocated to Portugal for tax reasons. He's Scottish, he knows the value of money. And he was wanting to repatriate the profits of his funds from the Cayman Island, where the fund was based, to Portugal. And actually the FATFA grey list didn't allow that without a charge. He realised he could set a company up in the UAE. It's about talented young people uprooting themselves and recognising, you know, they can wear a nice watch, they can park their car without locking it. And let's list it, 0%. 0% capital gains tax, 0% inheritance tax, 0% income tax, 9% corporate tax, very, very recent, but 9% only once you've passed a certain threshold. So again, the UAE government, very forward thinking, it wanted to encourage startups. And you speak to an expert over here and you can create not a low tax situation, but potentially a zero tax situation for example, your trading business, your manufacturing business, where they will give you access to subsidies for land, for power,